Welcome to the call, everybody. My name's Marc. I've been a coach in the team for 4.5 years now, and I'm really excited, number one, to welcome you to this call, welcome you to our community, our healthy, active lifestyle community. What we're going to be doing here now for the next few moments is just a short overview of who we are and what we're about, and for those that are interested, how you can get involved. So enjoy the call. I'm sure it's going to be pretty interesting for you, and let's kick this off.
Hi everyone, Emily here. So just want to welcome you to the call. What we're going to cover off over this short period of time is our community goal, what our community can offer you, why we choose to align with Herbalife Nutrition. One of our favourite parts of the call is you'll hear some health and business results, and really you'll finish this call knowing your next steps very clearly, which is important to us as well. So we are all about helping people feel great 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the way that we do that is we educate a total and sustainable nutrition approach to a healthy, active lifestyle. And we actually have a 3-part philosophy just to keep it nice and simple. 80% of our results come from our nutrition programs. So our nutrition programs, obviously there are Herbalife programs and whole food education there as well. And 20% exercise, just getting your body moving, for vitality, for energy. And then of course, 100% mindset. We're huge on personal development, and hence why that is 100% of our results.
A lot of people ask us about our personalized programs. You may have even shown some interest up to this point yourself, and also our events. They see it on Facebook and they get curious. What we want to cover now is just our programs, and keeping in mind they're nutrient support and they can be tailored for whatever your goal is. Okay, we still eat food out of the ground, and we choose to take our Herbalife nutrition programs around our whole food regime just to make sure we're experiencing optimum nutrition. For you, it might be some fat loss that you're after, possible vitality and wellness. Maybe you want to gain some muscle like myself. And whatever your goal is, whoever invited you on the call, they'll tailor that to meet those needs. And of course, we have the appropriate events as well to meet your needs there as well. We've got a huge range of resources, from nutrition and personal development workshops, the relevant business trainings and support structures for those that want to make a little additional income. And of course, for those that want to take care of the fitness, we've got free workouts, which we call fit clubs, and body transformation challenges happening not only here in Melbourne, Victoria, across Australia and internationally as well. Herbalife Nutrition now, obviously they're the manufacturer of our product. Emily covered that. That's who we're aligned with. We're just going to cover off now on a few, science-based facts about the company themselves. The manufacturer of our products are led by science. A huge nutrition advisory board, 200 doctors and scientists, PhDs, Nobel laureates. What's really comforting for us is we've got our very own Australian representative, Dr. Darren Burgess, sits on the board, communicates with us on the ground, and just making sure that we know what we're consuming, what we're taking out to the marketplace, and that the products and the programs are up to very best standards.
Personalised service and support. This is really, I guess, the key to why Herbalife programs actually get results. You can't walk into a pharmacy or a health food shop and actually purchase a program off the shelf. You do need to purchase it from a registered member, from a distributor that's going to ensure how to use that program. And definitely if they're a distributor within our group, they're going to plug you into a support structure that's going to ensure that you get all the information you need to get a great result.
And the company themselves, Herbalife, they are committed to giving back. Over 56 Casa Herbalifes worldwide, which is simply safe houses for underprivileged children that need a roof over their head. Maybe they need some good nutrition and some positive association. That's happening worldwide. And locally, Herbalife's aligned with the Lighthouse Foundation here in Victoria. So if that's something that interested you and you want to get hands-on with that, just here in Richmond, in Melbourne, you can go along and actually experience that firsthand.
Industry-leading consumer protection is exactly that. Herbalife leads the way with the gold standard, which ensures that us as members are protected, and the company operates at the highest ethical standards, and all round absolutely leading the industry with every way that Herbalife operates on a global scale.
It's big business, guys. Global sponsorships with Herbalife. They've got now over 200 sporting events, teams and athletes globally. On a local level, we're talking about the Western Sydney Wanderers from the A-League, soccer teams like LA Galaxy, and of course our number one brand ambassador, Cristiano Ronaldo, proudly wearing the Herbalife Nutrition brand across his chest, consuming the products. It's just unbelievable to think that people like us, average people, get to consume elite nutrition just as some of the best in the world do, like Cristiano.
And product testimonials, like I said earlier, Herbalife delivers results. There's over 100 million satisfied customers worldwide. Herbalife is in over 95 countries. And, it's all based on results. The stories are what we love. The stories are what we're passionate about. And, helping the next person is really what we're all about. So product testimonials is the foundation of the company.
To complete the brand difference now, why Herbalife is unique, why it is the best, why it is the biggest, it's because of the Seed to Feed program, their commitment to quality, clinical studies, over 10 working laboratories worldwide, and 70% of the supply chain of the products is actually done in-house. All this simply means is the quality is the best it can be, over 70% from when it gets planted as a raw material to the time it gets delivered to our house and we consume it. Herbalife know what happens for 70% of that supply chain. The commitment to quality is just simply incredible.
So what makes Herbalife really unique? This is a question that we get asked quite often. To keep it really, really simple, it is in an absorbable form. And not only that, it gets absorbed at a cellular level. And what our programs will do is take your body through a 3-stage process. The first stage being a nice cleanse, a little bit of a detox for some of us that might have had some unhealthy habits, or even just the general factors, of daily life, stress, pollution. All of these things put stress on our digestive system. So the program will take you through a simple cleanse. The second part of that, so the second stage will be the absorption stage, where you not only start to absorb the nutrients from the nutrition program that you're taking, but also the nutrition from the food that you're ingesting as well. And that third stage there of cell regeneration is really when your body starts to shift into that state of wellness. Your energy starts to improve, the clarity, your reshaping, whatever your goals are, your body really starts to move towards that point of balance and ease. So simple 3-stage process. It varies a little bit for everyone, but this is the goal of the program, and that's why Herbalife is very unique.
Now, guys, as we said at the start of the call, I'm not sure what brings you to tuning in, looking at this call from wherever you're watching it. You could be looking to become the best you can. You're level 10 physically, mentally, socially, just being a little better every day. Or perhaps like myself and my partner, Emily, you're after some lifestyle design, some choice. You wanted to work for yourself. You were tired of working that 9 till 5. Maybe you're on the nutrition and you're looking for a little information, some inspiration on how to pay it forward. Or possibly you're already involved with us and you're looking for some personal growth, how to contribute a little bit further, become independent and really lead and become a leader within your community. What we'd like to do now is actually open up the call. We've got a few of our lovely coaches from all around the country that have taken some time out to tune in and share their results as one of our favourite parts. The first lovely lady all the way from Southeast Gippsland here in Victoria. I'll get Chris to unmute herself. Incredible story, guys. Tune in for this. Chris, over to you.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So I love sharing my story because before Herbalife, I actually was a massive Coke Zero chocolate addicted mother who wanted to sleep 12 hours a day. And I've got 4 boys and that wasn't really working for me too well. So I started on my nutrition program 14 months ago, and thankfully it did its job, and 6 days in the energy really hit me really well, and I went from sleeping the 12 hours to sleeping 7 hours a day. And I like to describe it that I went from surviving to thriving, and it just felt incredible. And I went on to lose 22 kilos in my program in the first 5 or 6 months, and it was just magical. But that's not even the best thing for me. My 4 boys are all on the autism spectrum, and when my son Mikey actually had, when he was younger, he used to eat things like books and cold and non-food items. And so when he agreed to consume the nutrition one day, it was a pretty magical moment for me. And now all 4 of my boys do have the nutrition every day, and it's actually changed the behaviours in my house, the functioning capacity of all of us, and we're just so much happier as a result, and I'm really, really grateful. So thank you.
Good on you, Chris. A total transformation and massively inspiring. Thanks for sharing. What I'd like to do now is hand the call over to Ryan. He's a tradie, just a genuine great bloke. Incredible results. Can't wait to hear him one more time. Ryan, if you wouldn't mind.
Beautiful. Thanks, Mark. Hi, guys. My journey started with my wife about 2.5 years ago. We were both looking for something, but we didn't know what quite we're looking for. As Mark mentioned, I'm a tradie. There was a couple of things I knew about myself. I was very overweight, lacking a lot of energy, and suffering from a lot of digestion issues. At the time, my wife's girlfriend invited us down to a free community fit club, where we walked in there and there was a lot of people clapping and chanting. It kind of threw me back, but I look back and it was one of the best things we've ever done was walking through the doors. From there, we saw some amazing results on the product and we thought, why not just give this a go? We had nothing really to lose, but a lot to gain. So we jumped on the product. Initially, I lost 3 kilos pretty quickly, but then I sort of stopped for a little bit. And by just talking to my coach and mentor and then they plugging me into the Results Academy that different communities have to offer, it really showed me how to use the program a lot better and use it for my day-to-day life. 2.5 years now, I've lost over 30 kilos. Energy's definitely gone up and, muscles definitely building now. And it's the good thing that I've gathered is cleared up a lot of my digestion issues, which I've been suffering for quite a long time. Look, I'm forever grateful. I'm going to be taking these products for the rest of my life, and I can't wait to see what happens for the rest of 2017. Thanks, guys.
Fantastic, mate. Looking brilliant as well. I'm sure Katie's really happy. Thanks, Ryan. One more result. The super mum, 2 lovely little girls. Bianca, if you're on the line, over to you.
Hi everyone. My husband and I actually started our nutrition programs 2 years ago. Initially, I was actually in a really dark place after having our firstborn, and she was 3 months old, and I knew that I needed to make some changes. I put on 20 kilos during that first pregnancy, and I guess before Herbalife found us, I managed to lose 10, but I really wanted to get back to that pre-baby weight. So I jumped on a program. I went on to lose 19 kilos. My body completely reshaped. Digestive issues cleared up like you've already heard, and skin got clearer and energy increased, which was absolutely incredible. Then I fell pregnant again, and I got to use the nutrition program during that pregnancy, which was a complete difference to the first pregnancy I'd experienced. I just felt a complete energy shift. The vitality was immense, and I'm forever grateful that I actually got to experience that, and so did my bubba, who's now 7 months old. So I'm forever grateful for the community who supported me through that journey, and still do to this day. The mindset component and the exercise components have been crucial, as well as all the academies to help with the nutrition. And I'm just super passionate now about helping other mums regain their confidence within their bodies again and helping their families live that healthy, active lifestyle. So thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bianca. It's just amazing to hear how versatile nutrition is. Honestly, we've got muscle gain, weight loss, behaviors improving with children, obviously during labor, the list goes on. Just phenomenal. Thanks again for sharing. What we're going to do now is we're just going to grab a few of the guys. I can see they're on the line. We're going to hear from some coaches now, some of our active coaches that have got great results. They've started to help other people with some results as well, building that financial, some financial income, some part-time, some full-time, some fairly serious. So first of all, the man himself, Paul Valet. I'm not sure about that bandana there, mate, but anyway, let's get stuck straight into your story, Paul.
Thanks, Mark. How you going, guys? My name is Paul. I've got a corporate background and I'm a father of 2. And I started my journey about 15 months ago, and I was invited down to take a look at the business opportunity. And, I wasn't really looking for another, stream of income or anything other than, the fact that we were just extremely busy and, with being parents and working full time, it was, we didn't have a lot of free time, but we did hear some amazing testimonials, some great income, testimonials as well. And we thought, well, why not us and why not now? So, we made that a small decision to get started. I jumped on the program and got great results, just like everybody else has. Lost a bit of weight initially. I've since been able to put on some lean muscle and just had that great energy all day. And I just feel amazing. I've been in the best shape of my life, and it's all thanks to the nutrition. So, but not having any experience in the health and nutrition industry, I really had to sort of plug into the academies to get sort of upskilled and trained on how this could actually work for us. So I sort of attended the Results Academy to learn how to take my program really well and also help a few people around me. And then the Leadership Development Academy, which really taught me the nuts and bolts and how to, sort of drive this more as a business opportunity. So we did that, and now the company sort of pays us around $2,000 a week, which is just amazing, because my wife, who's now on maternity leave, now has the choice as to whether or not she actually, returns back to work or not. So we're just forever grateful and looking forward to replacing my income as well. So thanks, Mark. Over to you.
Good on you, Paul. Appreciate it. Moving along now to one of our power women, Miss Amy Rich. If you're on the line, love to hear what's happening.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Mark. Hi, everyone. I've been part of this amazing opportunity and aligned with Herbalife for the past 3.5 years. My background was having worked in the health and fitness industry, and in my heart of hearts, I was just chasing my passion, chasing what I love to do. And I learned very quickly that sometimes the things you love to do are not always financially secure. So I found myself moving around trying to find the best model, the best way to turn my passion into a full-time career. And I'd heard of Herbalife before, definitely. Initially, all I knew about it was the nutrition, but it wasn't until I actually heard from friends of mine about the vision for the nutrition company and what they were starting to create that I got attracted to that, because I've always wanted to make a huge impact. And initially I experienced the nutrition for myself. I got amazing health results. I never had to lose weight, so I was really curious of what the program would do for me. Felt that digestive wellness, that health benefits, and it really helped me understand the value of nutrition for everyday results. And the results that it got for others was what really blew me away. For the first time, I was able to really properly help people. And what happened then was I found myself pretty stuck in my traditional business. It couldn't get any bigger. It was becoming more of a stress as things were growing. And I saw an opportunity where I could make a bigger impact with the Herbalife opportunity. So I started to plug into the trainings, and the best decision I ever made was attending one of their global events where I got the vision and I saw that this was really limitless. So with my personal goals and a smart plan, I went to work. And in 3 years, I'm grateful that I've been able to progress faster and on a larger scale than I ever did in my other business. The company looks after my partner and I now on a career level basis, where we do get the freedom to work from home and just live the life that we love. And the best part is paying that forward. In our best month, the company paid us $15,000 to continue paying forward the nutrition and connect more people that want to just live their life a little bit differently and have a lot of fun. So couldn't be more grateful.
Thank you, Amy. Just incredible, guys. And now just for a minute or so, a little bit about my partner, Emily, who you heard earlier on the call, and myself. We sat in our very first meeting 4.5 years ago, as I said in the opening. And I was there by myself. I was $500,000 in debt. I was low in confidence, low self-image, sort of broken on the inside. So I didn't really connect to the meeting. And it wasn't the meeting's fault. It was the mindset that I was in at the time. However, it was after the testimonials that I guess I had enough spark, enough interest to at least try the nutrition, got myself registered, ordered a program for myself and Emily, and away we went on the products. Within a handful of hours, I was feeling the difference. I didn't want to believe it because, it sounds a bit freaky, a handful of hours, but I'll tell you what, I woke up the next day on day 2, day 3, the lights were on for me. I felt really energetic. First month, I put on a few kilos of lean muscle. I've now gone on to put on 13 kilos. My hair and skin's improved. My beautiful fiance there, Emily, has actually lost 12 kilos. Same program, just consumed it differently. Her hair and skin's improved as well. And in our early 30s, we are absolutely in the best shape of our lives. But due to the financial hardship we were experiencing when we got started, we were obviously looking at the business opportunity. We wanted to check out the product to make sure that we could get a result from it. And once we did, our intention was absolutely to build an organization, to build a business, to make some income and to change people's lives in the process. So the first step with that was to just show up at the trainings, and we were good students. We showed up when we could, around our busy schedules. We wrote down the notes, we applied the information, and the results started to happen. Herbalife's 37 years old now. The path has been beaten. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You've just got to show up, get the information, and apply it. And by just doing those basic things, first year income was around $8,000 or $9,000 a month. It wasn't huge. It wasn't life changing for us, but it certainly it made a positive impact and kept us showing up to the trainings. Year 2, that doubled. Year 3, that doubled once again. And now for the last probably 7 or 8 months, the company's generously paying us well over $35,000 every month. Business now is in 13 different countries. It's totally transformed our life. It started with a shake and a tea and some vitamins, and we had no idea that this was waiting for us. So truly grateful for Herbalife that it came into our lives when it did. Typically, as supervisor in our business, we'll earn around $800 a month. But I just wanted to get some of the guys to share with you, because the supervisors that make $800 a month, they don't really have a real intention to build business. They just get on the nutrition, help a few friends and family, and then make a little bit of retail, wholesale. The people that actually show up at the trainings and apply themselves and work, they make a lot more than that, as you heard from the coaches on this call. So guys, as we summarize some next steps, my recommendation, just as myself and Emily did, Paul, Amy, and the rest of the gang, it would be to get yourself registered as a Herbalife member, come along to some of our events and experience a nutrition program. Whichever program fits your budget, let's do that. You get back to whoever invited you down, and they'll tailor it up so it's in line with what you're trying to achieve physically. So once you're registered, you want a program, come along to the events, the nutrition workshops, the various workouts we've got happening, the mindset sessions, of course, our bigger monthly events happening, not only in Victoria, but around Australia. More than anything, the academies is sort of what makes it all work. You know, that's our training ground, be it the Results Academy to get in the best shape of your life, or the Leadership Development Academy, not only to get in shape, but to start to get the knowledge on how to build a business, how to make additional income. So whatever it is you're after, we can point you in the right direction. But underpinning all of that, you've got to be willing to be trained and mentored. You know, this all sounds fantastic, but if there isn't a willingness to be trained and mentored, it's all smokes and mirrors, guys. So there's the Results Academy there. There's the Leadership Development Academy. You just get back to whoever invited you on, and they'll direct you to the appropriate training event that can help you achieve your goals. On behalf of myself and all the coaches, welcome to our Healthy Active Lifestyle community. We hope to meet you all soon. Thanks for joining, and we wish you well.